Struggling with hotel bookings, time management, and daily stress? The simple three fixes framework helps independent hotel owners see exactly what to fix first. If your hotel feels busy but still chaotic, this video will help you stop guessing and start making clear decisions. Ever feel like your hotel has 47 problems before breakfast? The phone rings, a guest needs help, housekeeping has a question, bookings are up one week and down the next, and somehow, by 10:30 in the morning, your coffee has gone cold, your to-do list has reproduced like rabbits. Here's the twist. You probably don't have 47 problems. You have 3. Bookings, time, stress. And in this video, I'll show you how to fix them. Hi, I'm Gerry MacPherson, and I've spent over 30 years in hospitality, and I help independent hotel owners get more bookings, more time, and less stress. Not by working longer hours. You've probably tried that. It's not a strategy, it's a slow motion collapse in sensible shoes. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the real reason your hotel feels harder than it should, the 3 fixes framework, how to choose what to work on this week, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to find the right next step. Stop treating every problem like a separate fire. Now here's where most hotel owners get stuck. Everything feels separate. Low bookings feel like marketing issue. Staff questions feel like a training issue. Guest complaints feel like a service issue. Your stress feels like a personal issue. And honestly, it makes sense. You're close to it. When you live inside the hotel every day, every problem looks urgent. It's like standing too close to a painting. All you see is brush strokes, smudges, and that one bit that looks like someone sneezed on the canvas. But step back, and the picture becomes clear. Most hotel problems fall into 3 areas: bookings, time, and stress. Bookings are about growth. They cover your marketing, your pricing, your direct bookings, your website, your offers, and your guest demand. Time is about operations. It covers your systems, staff roles, checklists, workflows, and the daily rhythm of the hotel. And stress? Stress is about leadership. It covers your decisions, focus, confidence, and how much of the business still depends on you. And here's the part most people miss. You cannot fix bookings while ignoring time, because more bookings without better systems often create more stress. That sounds odd, doesn't it? Most owners think more bookings will solve everything, but if the hotel already runs on memory, habit, and that historic last-minute effort, more guests will simply add pressure. That's not growth. That's just chaos with higher occupancy. Small change, big difference. Now, before you ask, how can I get more bookings? Ask, can the hotel handle more bookings without falling apart? That one question brings instant clarity. This fits the hotel owner avatar perfectly. Busy, ambitious, detail-focused, and often trying to improve the guest experience while juggling marketing, cost, staff, and operations at once. Fix bookings first, but fix the right booking problem. Now here, let's talk about bookings. Here's where most people get stuck. They say, I need more bookings, but they may not be clear enough. Do I need more bookings? Do I need better bookings? Do I need more direct bookings? Do I need fewer lower margin bookings? Do I need more weekday demand? Those are not the same problem. This is where it gets interesting. A hotel can look busy and still struggle. You may have rooms filled through OTAs, but commission eats the profit. You may have weekend demand, but empty Tuesdays. You may have guests booking once, but not returning. You may have traffic to your website, but no clear reason to book direct. So here's the fix. Define the booking problem in one sentence. Not a paragraph, not a spreadsheet. One sentence. For example, we need more direct bookings from couples within a 2-hour drive. That gives you direction. Now you know what to improve. Your website offer, your local packages, your email list, your Google business profile, your social posts, your direct booking message. The Start and Grow Your Independent Hotel book makes this point clearly. Independent hotels need to know their target guest, study the competition, build a digital presence, and explain why guests should choose them. For example, instead of saying book direct for best rate, try something more guest focused. Book direct and receive a complimentary breakfast upgrade. Simple, clear, easy to understand. That gives the guest a reason, and guests need a reason. They're not sitting at home thinking, I hope I can support this hotel's distribution strategy today. No, they want a good stay, a fair deal, and a smooth booking. Small change, big difference. Fix time by removing repeat decisions. This one might sting a little because most hotel owners don't lose time in big dramatic ways. They lose it in tiny leaks. A staff member asks where the spare key cards are. A guest asks the same question again before breakfast. A cleaner is unsure which room gets priority. You rewrite the same email for the 800th time. This is where the day disappears. Not in one big crash, more like a slow puncture. And honestly, it makes sense. Independent hotels often go around the owner. You know where the things are. You remember how things work. You carry the hotel in your head. Very impressive. Also, very dangerous. Because if the hotel lives in your head, everyone needs your head to run the hotel. And that's a staffing model with a very tired brain at the center. Now here's what you should do instead. Remove one repeat decision this week. Just one. Choose something your team asks about often and turn it into a simple checklist, script, or standard answer. For example, a check-in checklist, a late arrival message, a room inspection sheet, a breakfast FAQ, a guest complaint response guide. The goal is not to create a giant operations manual by Friday. Please don't do that. That's how people start color coding folders and questioning their life choices. Start with one repeat issue. Write the answer once, use it again. Train your team, then move to the next one. The book explains that streamlined operations helps a hotel run more efficiently and support better guest satisfaction. Small change, big difference. Time comes back when fewer things require your personal decision. What steals the most time in your hotel right now? Is it staff questions, guest issues, bookings, admin, or something else? Let me know in the comments. And don't worry, all the above is an acceptable answer. Slightly painful, but acceptable. Fix stress by choosing the right step. Now let's talk about stress. Stress grows when everything feels equally important, and in the hotel, everything can feel important. A guest review matters. A room issue matters. A staff rotation matters. Cash flow matters. Your website matters. That mystery smell in room 12 also matters, though perhaps more urgently. But if everything matters at the same level, you lose the ability to lead. You just react. Here's the fix. At the start of each week, ask one question. Which of the 3 fixes needs the most attention now? Booking, time, or stress? Pick one. Then choose one action, not 12, one. If bookings need attention, improve one offer on your website. If time needs attention, document one repeat task. If stress needs attention, block 1 hour where no one interrupts you unless the building is actively on fire. Even then, let's define actively. Now, this might surprise you. Clarity is not about knowing every answer. Clarity is about knowing what deserves your attention best. That's what makes this framework powerful. It stops you from asking, what should I do with my hotel? That question is way too big. Instead, you ask, which fix matters this week? That question is small enough to answer and small enough to act on. The Your Independent Hotel Blueprint positions itself as a practical, no-fluff guide to boost occupancy, streamline operations, and increase direct bookings, which lines up with this three fixes approach. Small change, big difference. So, use the 30-minute weekly reset. Now let's put this into a simple weekly rhythm. Once a week, take 30 minutes, not 3 hours, not a full retreat with herbal tea and a dramatic notebook. 30 minutes. And ask yourself 3 questions. First, what's the biggest booking issue right now? Second, what's wasting the most time right now? Third, what's causing the most stress right now? Choose one, only one. Write down the next action. For example, update our direct booking offer, create a check-in checklist, set a daily quiet hour for owner decisions. Then do it before the week ends. That is it. The magic is not the size of the action. The magic is in the focus, because every week you do this, your hotel gets clearer. Your bookings become intentional, your time becomes less scattered, your stress becomes easier to manage. You stop running the hotel from panic. You start running it from priorities. That's the difference. Here are your key takeaways. Bookings need a clear focus. Time leaks through repeats. Stress grows without priority. Fix one thing per week. Clarity beats chaos. If you want help putting these into action, register for the free training From Chaos to Control, the 3 fixes every hotel owner needs to boost bookings and cut stress webinar. You can find the link in the description below. And if you're ready to go deeper, I break this down step by step in the Hotel Owner's Roadmap, 90 Days to More Bookings, More Time, and Less Stress course. You can also check that out with the link in the show notes. All right, I want to thank you for watching, and if this helped, hit the subscribe. And if it really helped, feel free to buy us a coffee. Keeps the lights on and the microphone working, and possibly rescues my next coffee from going cold. In the next episode, we're going to talk about the weekly rhythm for owner-operators and what to do first when everything feels important. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need the right next step. Hey, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.